What up, what up, what up, what up, people? This is Chris Chapman.
I'm Shawnee Dunbar, and you are rocking with the underdog.
Well, you see, that's the new one. That's the new one.
Yeah.
Well, you see,
I got you hyped.
Yeah. You see, we get hit with the nor'easter. You know what I'm saying? You see, we gonna get hit with 18 inches a day. You ready?
So they say, anything goes.
Man.
Seeing's believing for me. I'm sick of all this talking. You got to back it up with some action.
Well, listen. Don't back up action with 18 inches of snow. All right. Find something else to back up your actions. Not with 18 inches of snow. Slow your roll over there, Shadi, because you're not shoveling snow.
I'm a woman of action, so
you're not salting. All you're gonna do is come out your building and everything is done. So stop it. Stop it.
If I choose to come out.
So you got your 40 belows because we on our way to Brooklyn tonight. We got my man Bakeman Globe. He gonna come in and spit that fazaya. Okay, bring my man in. Bring my man in, Shani.
Here we go.
Okay, Bakeman Globe.
Yo, what up? What up, man?
What's good with you, man? Look. See, I like artists like you. You prompt, you on time, you ready to go. Look, your background is popping. I see you got your ring light. You're doing your thing. Huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Y'all can hear me good? Y'all can hear me good?
Yeah. Straight.
Top notch connection.
Yeah, because we just did. I don't.
Don't do that.
Yeah. Well, put it like this, man. I'm glad you got your shit together.
We appreciate you.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So, yo, listen. Tell the people a little bit about yourself, because I see you got a lot of things popping. You got the Lionel Richie record popping off. What even made you pick Lionel Richie?
First and foremost, it's your boy. Don't nobody know you till you vocal. I used to be local. Now I'm Bakeman Global. Represent Brooklyn, New York. Now I'm MC. I've been doing it for a minute. Like you said, I got the all night Lionel Richie record out right now. A lot of DJs that I rock with out of New York, they always say to me, yo, Bake, you nice, you can rap, but just give us something we can play. Give us something that we can slide in. You know what I mean? So I wanted to do a record that was outside of what I normally do, but I also was able to sleep at night. You know what I mean? I didn't want to go the traditional way that everybody's doing it with the drill. I just wanted to have something that if I put it in my resume and my artistry, I could have fun with it. I don't have when you lyrical, you don't really, there's no room to, jump around or have fun on stage. It's more direct into the lyrics. So I just wanted to make that record I could have fun with it. It's doing great. Shout out to all of my DJs in North Carolina, Atlanta, overseas that's playing it. Only been out for less than a month, but it's starting to warm up.
Listen. We're not gonna step over the fact that you stunted on the underdog listeners with the I'm lyrical. You know what I mean? You see how you stunted on us, right?
I try to be.
Okay. So I see you got some merch, some apparel, Godsville.
Yes. I'm sponsored. I'm an ambassador for a brand called Godsville, and I fell in love with it because the message of it is like, we all live in Godsville. Everybody's created equal. It's a brand that doesn't have a ceiling to it. It's not sectioned off. No matter what religion you are, we all have a God, and no matter where you at on this planet, we all got to live together. It's going to be somebody different from you. So I love what it stood for. These are my college buddies, my friends that are like family to me that I grew up with. And I said to myself, I was like, if all my life, if I wore Nike, Adidas, I wore all these multi-billion-dollar brands, and I didn't know the people, I could support my brothers. And it's a beautiful marriage because everybody know fashion and music go hand in hand. So when I'm somewhere that's important in any place that I need to be, you're going to see these logos all the time. I represent them like they mine.
That's what's up. Big Grizz over here. I'm a 4-5X. Shawnee's a medium. You know what I mean? So, you know what it is.
I put the order in.
I like that way of thinking. That's kind of like LL when he was rocking FUBU. It was like nonstop. He's like represent for your people. So that's really dope. Who were some of your influences growing up?
Well, a lot of people that know me, you guys may not know, but first started off, I was a professional basketball player. I'm from Brooklyn, and it's a court on every corner. So, after getting out the streets and being fortunate enough to turn my life around, I went back to school, graduated college, and when I finished college, I was able to go to the Utah Jazz camp. I made it down from 3,000 players down to 3, and then I didn't quite make the NBA. I did really well in the camp. They said, you know what, your decision making is not on NBA level, because I was shooting it every time. Like I was told by a lot of players that play that when you go to these pro camps, you got to shoot it every time. Me, I'm only 6 feet. So at that time, you're not going to be this small going into the NBA system shooting it every time. So they say, go overseas for a couple years, and then we definitely interested in you. You got pro level potential, but it's a mental thing. So after that Utah Jazz camp, I had 8 countries I could have played in. I chose Australia. I went to Australia. I played 8 seasons over there, had an amazing career. It was a welcoming culture, and that's where I wrote my first rap. When I was in New York City, I've been to concerts all the time, and I never was inspired to rap until I saw one of my friends do it. He was in Australia. He was from Harlem. His dad was naturalized, and after one of my games, I went to a club where he performed at, and I was inspired. One thing about the imports, it's only 2 Americans to each team. So when you from America, no matter where you at in Australia, we all stuck together. It was because it's a very small number of us. So my friend was from Harlem. I went to see him perform, and I was immediately inspired. And that's where, my artistry was born in Australia. So, I'm thankful that I went to that and I had that experience. And now, I'm where I'm at now.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope. Now, how was the transition for you, coming from the United States and going over to Australia? Was the transition difficult for you?
No, it wasn't difficult. It was just a lot. It was a lot of differences that I had to wrap my mind around. Like, it's a welcoming culture. Soon as I got off the plane, families was inviting me to dinner. I was in a small country town. My face was on billboards all over the place. It was on the side of cars, and you got to get used to the fact that I'll play a game on a Saturday and the kids will line up for my autograph, and then I'll play a game in that same venue and they'll do it again. So I was overwhelmed with the amount of support, and also some street things was different. Like when I was in New York at that time, you don't go in no place that they not searching, or there's not metal detectors or anything like that. So that was my first taste of being in a place where it wasn't about guns, it wasn't about weapons. You know what I mean? I didn't have to worry about, if worst case scenario a fight broke out, that's cool. But at my time, any place that you was in that wasn't searching or didn't have like
come on, come back.
Security pat. Yeah. So I dealt with it. The transition was smooth, and I just was hungry to make it. I just was hungry to be out of the city and be a professional athlete. And I applied the same work ethic that I had as an athlete to the music. No days off, being relentless, working on your craft, looking at film, not only looking at the good parts, looking at the things you can improve on and the things you got to work on. Because one thing about New York City, they don't give a shit who you are. They're not giving you nothing for free. You got to earn it.
That's what's up.
We not telling you what you want to hear. So for me to have to brand myself of somebody that was known as an athlete to now an artist, because they say to you, oh, here go another athlete trying to rap. So it feels good when I go places and people know me for this new thing that I'm doing.
Okay, you got any new projects coming up?
I got a bunch of new music, but I just said to myself, the more I get more well known, I don't want to drop a whole project and people don't really know me. So now it's about the plan. So I'll drop a few singles leading up to the summer, and I'll just drop a few singles instead of giving them so much music without the plan behind it. So I just dropped a project. I got a project online called Alive, Adapted to Life in Various Eras. It did well. It's distributed by Para Music Group, which is under Sony Music, and the joint did amazing. And now this single is the first thing that I release after that.
Okay. So look, we at the juice part of the show. You know what I'm saying? Where we ready for you to drop that mic. You know what I'm saying? We ready. Streets is ready. We want to hear that.
Give y'all something. I was excited when I started on this journey, but I'm pissed off nobody never warned me because all this shit is corny. Now I gotta charge him for the story. Could have paid attention, now you can't afford me and you can't ignore me. I need the therapy to make it along. So the pain, I put it all in the song. Tell me how to be strong when you a king, but you feel like a pawn. I'm doing harm just to show I belong. I know it's wrong. I'm reminiscing about my brother that's gone. I don't care if you was right or you wrong. It's like I'm missing the arm. I gotta weather the storm. I'm keeping calm. But if I catch him, I'ma send him a bomb. Word to my mom. That's how you feel when you remember. You got a cold heart, but you forever got a temper. Dealing with a loss can make a summer feel like winter. Yeah, it's mid-June, but you dressing like December because you so cold. Competition, I'm dropping them in that grease. It's all beauty till you turn into that beast. This for all of my loved ones. If you stop them from trying to eat, you will never have the option of ever living in peace, homie. To all my homies still living in the streets, getting money but ain't really on your feet. Gotta terminate that lease, find another way to eat. I say you gotta be the type of man that you hoping your daughter meet. Had a homie in my crib like every week. It's crazy how I knew the kid forever. We don't speak. That's how it goes. And every time I catch a body on a beat, just to show these motherfuckers I'm elite, nigga, now you know. I'm a hero with my heart on my sleeve. You just a turkey that was getting some cheese. I'm forever going ham for the ones that I gotta feed, stacking bread to the day that I leave. Better believe. I love it when I see how mama proud that I made it. Even better when I see these niggas hate it. From the beginning, we was blood ever since we got acquainted. Sister, brother, even though we not related. That's real talk. Picture me rolling, I'm hoping that they could see me. The closest you gonna get to be a TV. Will I ever see a world where they don't want to do us greasy? All they do is make me wonder like I'm Stevie. We'll never know. Never forget how they love to neglect any form of disrespect. It's kind of hard to accept. Will they serve and protect? Because every cause it will affect. We be kneeling for respect because they be kneeling on our necks. George and Brianna, Kobe and Gianna. If you love them and they living, then remind them. If they mean something to you, then you better go and find them. If we had a falling out, that shit behind us. Global.
Oh, okay. Okay. You see, we setting the bars up here at the underdog. You see, ha ha ha. So look, for the up and coming underdog, man, you got any advice?
It's just the classic cliche stuff. Nobody gonna believe in your dream. Nobody gonna believe in it until they see it. You can't expect people to understand what you dream and sleep and putting everything into. You can't expect them to understand that until they see it. Never give up. Invest in yourself. Stay relentless. Don't get comfortable. This game is about, it's a short attention span on this. Always reinvent yourself and stay sharp. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. Last question for you. Artist, dead or alive, who would you work with if you could?
Dead or alive. Definitely Big, B.I.G. Because I'm now fusing into a part of my artistry where I'm be having R&B singers on the hook. I love that meth and that Mary J. Blige feel, but I would love to work with Aaliyah. Have her on something smooth on a hook where I'm just dropping some dope knowledge or something fire for the ladies. I got a lot of relationship bars that I'm just looking for that soul to be on it. You know what I mean? I'm looking for, so it'd be people like Mary J, Aaliyah, that bringing that soulfulness out of the song.
That's what's up. Can you tell the underdog listeners how they could find you?
Well, first and foremost, the website, www.bakemanglobal.com, social media, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and all that, at Bakeman Global. Just tap in, man. I'm mostly on Instagram, and that's how I'm reached. And, all streaming platforms, that All Night is ready right now. Go get that.
All right, my brother.
Y'all.
I appreciate you coming through. Much love, man. Much success to you.
Yes.
And look, much love to you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thanks for having me. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Bye. He's amazing.
Yeah, Bakeman Global. Definitely did his thing. So you see, all artists, they coming from all walks of life, have all sorts of inspiration. So,
His background story is
definitely. So, you artists, you keep it together, man. Keep it together, because like I said, we not running a rinky dink program over here, man. We're gonna try to push the best quality for the people, because even though we not huge right now, but people are taking the time out to watch us, and we're gonna try to give them the best content we can give them.
And
So
you never know who we know.
exactly. So once again, I'm Grizz Chapman.
I'm Shawnee Dunbar.
And we are out of here.
No.
You know what? Let's try that again. I messed that one up. I messed that one up. So once again, I'm Grizz Chapman. Come on, man. You gotta stay in character. You gotta stay in character, yo. All right, now I'm Grizz Chapman.
I'm Shawnee Dunbar, and you
are knocking with the underdog. We out of here, people. Good night.